In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can get started running your payroll on Gusto simply and smoothly. This is the platform that I've used for the last 2, maybe 3 years for multiple of my different businesses for running payroll, and it is definitively the most affordable and user-friendly platform out there when it comes to running your payroll. So let's dive into my computer and I'll show you a step-by-step tutorial on how to do things. Now, if you type in applecreator.com/Gusto or use the link at the top of the description, it's going to take you to this page so that you can follow along. You'll also get a free $100 Visa gift card, so that's pretty snazzy as well. So you'll just press get started here and we'll walk through the entire process together. So you're just going to answer a couple key questions here so they can figure out exactly what you need. So we'll just go through 0 to 2 employees. Have you run payroll yet this year? Nope. How do you currently run payroll? We'll just say we're new to running payroll. We work in an office. We have employees. Health benefits, I'll say no. And so you'll just walk through this entire process, answering the questions as they apply to you. So now you'll be prompted to sign up for an account. I'm just going to use Google to sign in, and then I'll be right back once I have gotten that account created. So then just go ahead and fill out all of the information here and press get started. So now that you're all signed up, it's going to prompt you to set up two-factor authentication, which is pretty important to securing your account. So we'll just go through that process, and then I'll meet you back once we're in our dashboard and we have our checklist to get started on. So now we're going to go through the sign up flow, and there are a few key things that you're going to probably run into when you're going through this process that you're not going to be sure what to do about. So we're just going to go through the whole thing step by step so that you know exactly how to fill everything out depending on your personal situation. So in this case, I'm just going to set this up as if I'm running a one-person business where I'm the only person on payroll. Say it's an S corporation, I'm the owner and the only W-2 employee. That's how I'm going to set this up. So I'm going to say myself, and we're going to press submit. Your first desired payday. So right now it is the 19th of July. I'm just going to say I'll just say by the 1st of September. That'll be fine. Will this be your company's first payday? Yes. And I'm just going to say that this is the first payday ever for this company. We've never run payroll before. We have just become an S Corp this year. And this is our first year running payroll. So I live in Nevada. So we're just going to use that. I am the owner or CEO. Company entity type, we're just going to say S Corporation. And the industry. So here they're going to want your NAICS code. So you can just search for that here, and then they're going to come up with that for you. So I'll just say marketing and marketing consultant services. That sounds great. Press submit. And now they are ready to take us into the full checklist over here. So we're going to go through this step by step. But as you can see over here, we've got the company address, your accountant, your employees, your federal tax, your state tax, your bank account, your pay schedule. All these are very important things to get your payroll set up. And essentially what's going to happen here, you're going to set all these things up once, and then every month, all you got to do is just come into Gusto. It's a very simple process to run your payroll. I'm going to show you how that works once we get through the sign up process, but all you literally have to do is once a month, you come in here, you press one button, you're good to go. So I don't spend nearly any time in Gusto at all these days because it's all set up. I just come in, run my payroll once a month, and that's it. So for your company address, very straightforward. I'm not going to spend too much time here. You'll just enter that in here. Next, if you have an accountant or bookkeeper, you'll add them here. I'm just going to skip this step. Now you've got your employees. So if you're an S corporation, you are both the owner and the employee. So you're going to have to add yourself as an employee here. As you can see, create your own employee profile. So we're just going to go through and add that. Again, covering up all of my personal information because that's very boring. You don't need that. And there's nothing too difficult in this step. For the start date, you can just put the date that you started your business. So that's pretty self-explanatory. This part's going to be important as well. This is where you're going to be setting your salary. You can always change this later. So you don't need to have your firm salary amount now if you don't actually know it. But you'll just want to put in a tentative amount for now. So for title, you can just call yourself the CEO or whatever your title is of your company. For the employee type, we'll just say I am a salaried employee. And let's just say, for example's sake, that I make $50,000 per year from my company on salary. We'll say that is per year. Now, again, like I said, this can be changed, but you basically just set your salary once, and then every month you come in here, you press run payroll. It takes care of everything else. 2% shareholder, yep, you are more than a 2% shareholder of your own company. And if you are one of the owners, you'll just leave this as yes. Then you press save and continue. A little bit more personal information here: social, birthday, phone number, email, address, etc. Emergency contact. And that's about it for your employees. Next, you'll add any tax exemptions that you have. So if you're not aware of any tax exemptions, you got nothing to report here. And then we'll go through your federal tax withholdings. So this is going to be similar to like the W-4 form when you start a new job, which can trip up a lot of people, but thankfully they have this IRS calculator right here that you can use to go ahead and get all the numbers that you need to fill this out. So essentially, you'll just go through and fill out this estimator here with your information. Do you have a job that withholds? Yes. and then you just go through and fill all this out. It's going to spit out all the numbers that you need to fill things out on Gusto, and then you just go through and fill this out. So single, you fill out all this information just based on what you get from that estimator. Next, we'll go ahead and move along to the payment. So here's where you're going to enter your personal checking account information so that you can be paid from your company. This is where all of your payroll money is going to be sent to. This is going to show you that because of the information you filled out, they're going to automatically generate a Form W-4 and a direct deposit authorization form. Those are going to be signed a little bit later. So we'll just go through and press that, press save and continue. And now, as you can see, I'm loaded into the system and ready for my payroll to run. So let's say I'm the only employee. We'll say I've added all current employees. And now we'll start adding in your federal tax information. Here, you're going to get your EIN, which you should already have. If you don't, you can get a free one from the IRS, your company type, which we already specified, your legal name, and your federal filing form. You can probably just leave this as 941 unless you know differently that it is the 944. Next, you're going to enter your state tax information. So this is going to vary based on the state that your business is in. For me, I'm in Nevada, so that's the information that I'm going to see. But this is going to vary based on your individual state. There shouldn't be any questions in here that are too difficult though, so I'm just going to skip through this because it's not going to apply to very many of you. The next step is going to be to add your business bank account. This is where money is going to be withdrawn from when it's time to pay out that payroll to your employees. And Gusto just uses Plaid to do this. It's a very secure way, kind of industry standard, to link things up. So just pick whichever bank you use. You'll enter your login information for that bank, and it'll just automatically authenticate your bank with Gusto. Next, you've got your pay schedule. So here you're going to determine how often you want to run payroll. For me, I just run it monthly because I don't want the hassle of doing it multiple times per month. Depending on what state you live in, there might be rules around how frequently you have to run payroll, but make sure you consult those. You'll add your pay schedule in here, press let's do it. And then for me, like I said, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to change it to monthly. And then it doesn't really depend what day of the month you want to do, but let's just say you want to run it on the 10th of the month, starting next month, and then you just press save. That's all set up, and then it's just going to send you an email every time that you need to go in and run your payroll when payday is approaching. Next, it's going to prompt you to sign the documents that have been automatically generated so far, just electronically through the dashboard. Very, very simple process. As you can see, I've got a couple outstanding pieces of information that I still need to fill out. But because this is a tutorial, I'm not going to fill out all of the boring stuff that doesn't actually need to be filled out for the purposes of showing you how this actually works. So you'll do that. Then you'll verify your bank account. So they might need to send you some test deposits depending on how syncing things up went, or otherwise you can just verify that within your dashboard. Then we've got workers' compensation. In most cases, there are going to be some kind of laws in your state around what kind of things you have to set up here. Shouldn't necessarily be a huge headache or anything, but you might have to sign a couple of forms, just kind of acknowledging what the rules are in your state. Here we've got the R&D tax credit, probably not going to apply to you, but if it does, it could be a way to save a decent amount of money on taxes. Next, you've got the apps and integrations. There's a lot of different integrations that Gusto has with a lot of major kind of platforms that different businesses are going to be using. So if you use any of these platforms, it could be cool to explore and sync those things up. We'll just skip that for now. And then lastly, what you're going to do is choose which plan you want to use. So just selecting the features that you need here, it's going to basically spit you out with what plan you want. In most cases, it's just going to be the simple bare bones plan. That's what I have for both of my businesses that are on Gusto, but it's going to depend on what you need here. So for me, I don't need next day direct deposit. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need any of these things. And basic support is plenty fine for me. If it's just you as the only W-2 employee, probably only need one state. As you can see here, they're recommending me the Plus plan, absolutely unnecessary. So we're just going to scroll right on past that and press view other plans. And then we're going to pick the simple plan because we don't need that. We're just going to go with the simple one. 2-day direct deposit is what you're going to want in most cases. And now we'll just go ahead and press save and continue. As you can see, it's still prompting us to go through all of that other information, but I'm not going to waste time doing that. And I'm just going to hop into one of my Gusto accounts that's already set up and running so we can show you the next step, which is to actually run your payroll. All right, so here we are in the Gusto dashboard of one of my companies, and I'm going to show you exactly how to run payroll very, very simply on the platform. This is all you have to do every month once you have your stuff set up, is you just come in here, you're going to click payroll, you're going to click run payroll. You're going to get some options in here in terms of whether you want to run regular payroll or some other options. In general, you're just going to pick regular payroll. We'll do the current pay period. We'll press run payroll. As you can see, super simple process, should take you like no more than a couple minutes every month. You're going to see a quick summary here of all the employees that are on payroll, how much they're getting paid, and then how much that will be this pay period. So here's the yearly amount, and then this is the amount they're getting paid on this particular paycheck. We'll press save and continue. If there's any paid time off that applies, it'll show up right here, but that is not the case here, so we'll press save and continue. And now what it's going to do is it's going to spit you out a total payroll number and the amount that's going to be debited from your business's account. So these should be the same number because the total amount is the amount that will be debited from your account. It also tells you when that debit's going to happen and when your employees will be paid. So as you can see, this is happening on a Thursday, so they're not going to be paid till Monday, but in general, it's going to be a 2-day direct deposit window. Now you can actually get a lot more information about what's going on here because this number isn't the same number that it said on the prior screen of what my employee is getting paid. So it's higher because of taxes. So as you can see down here, here is the gross pay. So this amount plus the company taxes creates the subtotal or the total payroll amount that's going to be run. Because if you're paying your employee, there are payroll taxes, and so you're going to need to pay those. But there is even more of a breakdown. If you come up here, you can see all the different types of taxes that Gusto is going to be taking care of, and how much of those are paid by your employee, and how much of those are paid by the company. So this amount is the amount that shows down here in terms of the company taxes. And then this amount is actually going to come out of your employee's paycheck. So anytime you get a paycheck from your company, I'm sure you notice that taxes are being withheld. So that is what this number is right here. It's the amount that's going to be withheld from your employee's paycheck. So the gross pay that your employee receives is not actually what's going to hit their bank account. Okay, it's going to be less than that because the net amount has the employee taxes subtracted. So if you notice, the amount that hits your bank account isn't the same amount that Gusto said was your gross pay. That's because you're getting the net pay, not the gross. And if you want more details on that, you can come down here and see what your employee will be taking home net. That's going to be under the payment amount right here. You can see what your employee will be taking home net. So if all those numbers look good to you, then you can just scroll back up here and press submit payroll, and that will get pushed through. And that's literally all you have to do every single month once you have Gusto set up, is you just come in, you run your payroll. If you need to adjust your salary amount, you can do that very easily. If you need to add more employees, also very easy to do that. But that's the entire process in a nutshell. Now, this can be a huge step if you're running payroll for the first time, and if that is you, congratulations. Feel free to leave a comment below if it is your first time running payroll. Would love to give you a personal congratulations there. And if you have any other questions about this process, like I said, I've been using Gusto for multiple businesses for over 2 years now, so I'd like to think that I know at least a little bit or enough to potentially help out. And if you got value from this video and you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is to use that link in the description below to sign up for Gusto. Plus, it's going to get you a $100 Visa gift card, which you don't get just by signing up through Gusto's website. You have to get referred by somebody. And if you had to choose somebody to get referred by, why not choose your old pal, Apple Crider? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got value from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.